final act of Tata Steel chess has begun. Gong has been struck and we're waiting for the players to make their first moves. Pragg?
Not his tournament so far this year. And also, what's Keymer's knight doing there on a6? Is that a thing?
Well, he put it there voluntarily, so...
Why?
He wants to break the rules. Aha, he wants to put a knight on c7.
So this is sort of a normal position, but here the theoretical main lines are, the most popular is bishop b4 check nowadays, bishop d2, then you take in d6, which is quite logical because you get rid of this bishop before locking it in, and the other one is pawn to e4, also very aggressive. Takes here is possible, but then the queen can't really be challenged because we have the pawn there. This is supposed to be somewhat pleasant. But what Keymer does, d6 and knight to a6, strikes me as very provocative.
Well, it's also got a whiff of the home cooking, right? Because Vincent's barely paused for thought. The knight is coming out
How
to
much
c7.
cooking can you do here? d6 and then put the knight on the rim? I'm sure he has a point, he always has a point, it just looks weird.
Yeah, so I guess the point is like if white ever goes d takes c5, then the knight will come to c5.
Yeah, generally,
But
you're not too afraid of this. You lose
Right.
the right to castle, but if the pieces come out, bishop here, whatever, knight can jump.
So yeah, I don't think Vincent's afraid of that, but you kind of pointed out e3. Is there any e4?
Yeah, I
E4,
was
there's some
thinking.
point of like taking on d4 and then getting your knight to c5.
Because I'm assuming if white goes knight here, which also looks normal, then he wants to go
E4.
e4 and d5. We'll argue. We get some strange reverse French, which is not too bad for black. Yeah, I was curious about pawn to e3, just keeping that construction and then going knight e2 with castles.
And this is interesting, right? Because as black, do you just want to go bishop e7?
I think if you play slowly, you're worse. Like, and then also, what's the point here? Like, if you go here, 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 then white should be very happy, even just developing. Later, white can start taking over the center. So he must have some specific idea. Bishop here.
Well, then b3.
Takes, and maybe here black is in time to do something unpleasant. d5, c5. Maybe c5 is committal.
b6 then.
Yeah. Okay, so could be you were right, and Keymer does have a point, but Praggnanandhaa went a different route. He went pawn to d5, which is also very logical.
But it does hand the c5 square on a platter, which may or may not be a big thing. So but here I would be like, okay, cd, just because I don't...
Yeah, what else, right? I mean, this pawn is under attack.
Now the bishops are just simply taking over as we expected them to do. Bishop d3 is, and in fact isn't that going to...
Drawing himself.
There's not even a single check that white can give, and okay, you can go again. The bishop f3, bishop d3, king steps up. You pounce on the e3 pawn. And the problem is that the black king is almost immune to any checks. And if that white rook on a1 tries to get active, then there's always rook c1, rook h1 ideas to bishop c5, and already you can call it a day.
Yeah, you can prolong it a little bit, but sooner rather than later this should just fall apart.
Yep.
What do you do? d5. Is he going after this pawn? It's the only thing you shouldn't do, not take here and miss rook b1, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, that is not going to be happening. But things are also going downhill for Arjun.
What's Pragg hoping for? If check takes e4, also losing, but that's the last resort.
Can you not do bishop f3? Isn't that?
Yeah, I think anything one, just checking if you can still blunder a stalemate or something, but no,
Nope.
Not even that. Bishop c6, forcing the rook away from the e file, and then rook g2, rook g3 will be quite good. So this should force the handshake. Yep.
Handshake indeed, and a win for Vincent Keymer.
Brings him back to +1, 6 out of 11.